In terms of self-imposed pressure, absolutely you're under pressure when you come into a new position. Mr. Jones was almost a mythic character in his presence and what he did for you guys. So, you know, every once in a while I hear that comment, hey, you know, you got big shoes to fill. But that kind of thing excites me. So the reason we call it a team, all three of us look at things together. And then I've delegated responsibilities out to them to empower them to be leaders themselves. With the notion that they're going to empower the department chairs to be leaders. Department chairs are going to empower teachers to work in teams and the leads of those teams to be leaders, teachers themselves to be leaders, and ultimately, if we do it right, we can empower you guys in the classroom to be leaders as you're working together and working on things. Only insofar as I've gotten to know it better and seen that what attracted me to it is all the much stronger than I thought it was. We have a phenomenal building. You guys are amazing. There's something about this community that invokes a sense of responsibility and leadership and care in all of our students. The first time I walked in the building after I got this job, when I was just transitioning, every student came up. I mean, everybody came up and introduced themselves. Oh, you must be Mr. Greene, you must be Mr. Greene. You walk into a building, there'll always be 10, 20, 30 students who are outgoing in any school you go to who will, you know, they're like the welcome wagon. You always see them. And they're just outgoing students. It was everybody here. And then when you look at trying to put things together here in the school, you guys are involved all over the place. You're confident, you're capable, you're leaders. So to see that that's through and through throughout the building just really is amazing. Bottom line, the new North really has to be a place where that thing that makes North so special is something that everybody can participate in. That we broaden it out so that everybody walking through our doors feels that and benefits from it. It's also one place where we cause learning for every student that walks through the door. That's going to be a big challenge for our staff. People come in with a lot of needs. We need to meet those needs.
To teaching.
I was a history philosophy double major. I was pre-law. And my senior year, I did an honors thesis on what's the best life to live. And it's not some fluffy thing like, here's the recipe for my life. It's what are the things people need to think through to have a fulfilling life and make the most of their gifts. So at about 4:30 in the morning on a Thursday in April, I woke my roommates up and said, I figured it out, I figured it out. And they're like, what? Like, I'm not going to law school, I'm going to go be a teacher. And they're like, awesome, we knew this was going to happen 4 years ago. It just took you a while to figure it out, idiot. Now let us go back to sleep. But from that moment on, that's where I realized what we need to do is really teach people how to think, to come back to that, not what to think. Leave everybody better than you found them. All right? It could be as simple as putting a smile on somebody's face when they're having a crummy day. It could be as really good as helping somebody who's struggling on a math problem that you get and they don't. And you try to understand where they're struggling and you help them out. Number 2, get better at what you do every day, even if it's by an inch. Push yourself to get better at the things you do, bless you, every day. That could be playing a musical instrument, could be on the sports field, could be acting. All the time it's going to be in your classrooms. How can you push yourself? Number 3, it's never a problem that there is a problem. How you respond to it is what matters. We will always judge you by how you respond to the situation. If you struggle in class, awesome. What are you going to do to find the resources you need so you don't struggle, so you can succeed? If you get in trouble, there probably will be a consequence, but we're going to care more about how you respond to it and what you do after the fact. And so that's the same thing for an adult. Hey, if something doesn't work in a lesson in a classroom, I'm not screaming at you. I'm not yelling at you. Let's talk about it. Let's figure out why it worked and why it didn't. Let's figure out how to make it better going forward. And if you do that, you're going to be awesome. And I figure if you follow those 3 rules, they'll help you here, they'll help you in college, they'll help you in life. So that to me would be what I'd want to make sure we get into the new North, that everybody walking out the door can really do those 3 things and can learn whatever they need to learn.